everyone, it's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. This is the place where women over 60 come to be inspired. My guest today is Ariane Poole. Ariane is a celebrity makeup artist, a good friend of 60 and Me, and it's great to have you here, Ariane.
Oh, it's great to be here, Margaret, as always.
You know, I love talking to you. I always get great ideas from you, but I do have a question for you today that's come up, and I think you could probably help. I wear glasses for one thing, and one of the things I have a lot of difficulty with is putting eyeliner on.
Okay.
I used to put it on all the time, and now in the last few months, I've noticed that I just like my eyes when they've got a little bit of color on the top.
Yes.
So I've got myself I have a nice gray eyeliner.
Yes. I like the color.
But I wriggle all the time. So is there a technique you can share with me to help?
Yes, there is. So I'm going to show you how to do an eyeliner so you don't have that. Because a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll get in front of a mirror and they'll do this and they'll do that. And they'll get, It's like a game of Twister. It looks ridiculous.
Truly, it is.
And the end result is that you let go of the eye and then you get that sort of puckery kind of accordion pleat thing on your eyelids. And you think, oh, that looks so awful.
Well, and the other thing, Ariane, is that as you get older, your eyes get a little bit more loose at the top, right? So I used to do I'd sometimes do the dot to dot, you know, like do. But by the time I've done that, my eyelid is a little bit wrinkly. So it's sort of, the line is gone with the wrinkle.
I'm going to show you different ways.
Okay.
One with a pencil and then one with a liquid sort of felt tip eyeliner.
Okay. All
but
right.
The techniques are very, very similar. And I'm going to show you something that I do all the time.
Okay.
But I hadn't realized I did it until a client of mine asked me. And I suddenly realized, and I was able to explain it better. So when you're doing your top lashes, which is the sort of the top line, you want to look in your mirror. So this is my mirror. So I'm looking straight ahead in my mirror. And then I'm going to tilt my chin up. So in fact, I'm actually looking up my nostrils.
Okay.
So, but by looking up your nostrils, you're having your eyes partially looking down. So they're focusing on looking up the nostrils.
All right.
And then taking your pencil and taking it this way, horizontally, rather than pointing at you, because pointing at you, you'll back away. Mm-hmm. So taking it horizontally, and then you're looking up your nose.
Your hand is in front of your eye, Ariane. Can you turn so that that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I know.
So you're doing it. You're doing it horizontally, not like this, because I couldn't do it like that, even on myself. But you're doing it like that, so horizontally, and you're stopping just before you get to the end of your lashes.
Okay.
Have a little try and see if you can.
Okay.
You want to try?
Yeah, I'll try with my mirror because
try it with your mirror. So you're going to look up your nostrils. No, you have to look up your nostrils. Chin back, up. Yeah, that's it. Look down. Look in the mirror. That's it. So you're looking up your nostrils, but down into the mirror. Yeah?
Oh, that actually is much easier.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Oh, actually, that works. Okay, hold on. Why do we always do funky things with our mouth, though? It's like, you can't just
hold ourselves. So you're looking ahead in the mirror, then tilt your chin back. So you're actually looking at yourself in the mirror. So look into the mirror. Yeah, that's it. That way, you have your eyes partially closed.
Wow, Ariane, that actually is a lot easier. I've been doing this, like straight on and dot to dot. Yeah. This is much easier, but it's a really interesting technique.
Yeah, it's much easier doing it this way.
Wow. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
And then if you're doing underneath, I know it's a really good way of doing it.
No, that is excellent.
And then you can always blur it, but this is a really good way of doing it. Okay, so then the next way, if you're going to do anything underneath, instead of pointing at your eye, do it like this. Have it vertically now, rather than horizontally, vertically.
Okay.
And you just rub it like that.
Now, you know me, and I don't do this very often, so I'm not going to do it very dark.
Oh, very good. What do you think?
I like it. Yeah.
Very good.
No, that is a super technique, and I think I was just conscious. I'm on camera here, putting my neck up and down and around, but I think that's really going to work.
Kind of really, you have to. You're looking down. You're looking down your nose or up your nostrils, whichever way. So you're looking down into the mirror. So you've got that really good angle. Okay, so now if you wanted to do something,
I'm listening.
So if you wanted to do something, the felt tip liners, and everyone sees those, and they give you a different kind of depth of color to the base of the lashes. So how I do this one is slightly different, but the technique of looking head back and looking down your nose or up your nostrils, whichever you want to call it, so that your eyes are slightly looking down. I do it by pressing it.
Yeah, these are dangerous because they really do leave an intense mark, though, don't they, there?
Yeah.
Is this your line? This is from your...
Yeah. Pressing it,
yes.
You don't get that stuff.
Yes.
So, yeah. So I'll do the other side so you can see better. So I'm swapping my hand over. Can you see?
Your hand's back
I'm pressing it.
Yeah, I can see. That's better, yeah. It's tricky to do it on camera like this.
But pressing it into the base of my lashes.
I can see.
Yeah?
Yep, I see. So, wow.
And it gives you, pretty. So you don't have to worry about this going on or anything like that by pressing it in. And what that does is it gives you the illusion of fuller looking lashes, which is a big plus.
Because that helps with the volume mascara that we're going to talk about in another video. That's really helpful. Thank you for that, Ariane. That actually was a very cool technique. And it just goes to show, though, that the technique, you can have all the products in the world, but just knowing how to do that makes all the difference. Thank you. I hope that was helpful to everyone watching. I know we've had lots of questions about liners, so I hope that's been helpful. Thanks, Ariane. It's great.
You're welcome.
Cheers. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our 60andMe YouTube channel and also visit our website. We are a strong and dynamic community of women over 60. We're challenging aging stereotypes, and every day we share fascinating stories, interesting questions, and great conversation.